Hello, everyone. This is Brett. Thank you for tuning in. Today is part 3 in my recent Depeche Mode series. This is going to be a ranking of my 30 favorite Depeche Mode songs. Before we get to that, if you're new to my channel, haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button, hit like on this video, and I look forward to interacting with you in the comments. I have a whole series and back catalog of videos here, album rankings and album features and reviews and all kinds of stuff. So with that being said, if there's an artist you'd like to see me feature in either an album ranking or a song ranking, please let me know in the comments. So by request, after my Depeche Mode album ranking video that I posted a couple weeks, I'll leave a link to that. Part 1 was the review of the new album Memento Mori. There will be a link for that. And so I had several messages and comments saying, please do a Depeche Mode song ranking video. And here it is. There will be a playlist with my 30 favorite songs listed, so you can check that out in the order that of my thoughts. These are 30 songs that if I were to be asked to make a mixtape or a mix CD for someone, these are the 30 songs that I would choose. I tend to gravitate towards the darker side of Depeche Mode. Have a kind of while I love all styles of music, I have a strong background in post-punk and goth rock. Here's the cool thing. There's going to be people watching this from all over the world. We're all going to have a completely different top 30, and that's what makes this kind of cool to share our thoughts. I look forward to seeing your lists in the comments, so please leave your 30 ranked, or even if you want to do a top 10. I chose to do 30 just to make the tough decisions. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm crossing this one off. I'm crossing this one off, because there's just that many great Depeche Mode songs, which we all, based on our personal experience when we discovered them, our memories and all that kind of stuff. So here we go. In at number 30, this was the third single from 1997's Ultra album, the Martin Gore sung ballad, Home. Number 30. Number 29, this was the opening track and the second single from 2005's Playing the Angel, the noisy, intense, powerful statement after kind of more down-tempo albums of Ultra and Exciter, a pain that I'm used to. Excellent track. That is number 29. Number 28, the third single from 2009's Sounds of the Universe. This is Fragile Tension. Beautiful track. Check that one out if you kind of slept on this album. I think this album is kind of underrated. All right, in at number 27. This was the debut single from Depeche Mode in 1981. It was tacked on the US edition of Speak and Spell, so that's why I'm showing it here. Written by Vince Clarke. That is Dreaming of Me, and I'm going to also post a link for my version of Dreaming of Me, released a couple of years ago. So please check that out as well if you're interested. So that's number 27, Dreaming of Me. Number 26, here we go. The second song from the new album, Memento Mori, this Wagging Tongue. Check out my review on this one if you missed it. Link in the description. Beautiful song. All right, number 20. This is a feat in organization here just to keep these records all organized. So I'm going to be having to shuffle things around. No edits, just going full in here. All right, next up is The Sinner in Me, also from 2005's Playing the Angel. It's the fourth song on the album. Intense. Love the instrumentation and production on it. The Sinner in Me. Number 24, kicking off side 2 of Construction Time Again. This is 2 Minute Warning, written by Alan Wilder, who would leave the band after Songs of Faith and Devotion. Great track. All right, next up, the opening song, which perfectly sets the mood of this album, of 1986's Black Celebration, the title song, Black Celebration. That's in at number 23. All right, number 22 is a special one. It was the first Depeche Mode song that I ever remember hearing back when it came out in 1987, my early high school years. It was on the radio all the time. It was also a staple at my early days in the goth clubs. and that is Strange Love from Music for the Masses. It was the lead-off single from this album, Strange Love. That is number 22. Number 21, let's go back to Black Celebration with the deep cut and album closer on the original UK edition, New Dress. Really poignant, powerful lyrics, and that song just keeps climbing as the years go by. New Dress in at number 21. All right, number 20. The third single from Music for the Masses, Behind the Wheel. It's a great long distance road driving song. And look at that, I paid 50 cents for it. Behind the Wheel from Music for the Masses. That is my number 20. All right, we are going to go back once again to Black Celebration for number 19. A deep cut. This is Here Is the House. Love the vocal harmonies. Just so well constructed and put together. Always a highlight of Depeche Mode, the way the Martin Gore and Dave's vocals just kind of blend together. So that is number 19. Here Is the House. I'm going to keep this one up again because on the U.S. edition, the closing track was originally it was a B-side to the song Stripped from Black Celebration. It was tacked on as the closing track on the U.S. edition, and then in the U.S. for the single, they flip-flopped them, and But Tonight became the A-side, Strip became the B-side, but anyways, But Tonight is my 18th favorite Depeche Mode song. All right, we're going to take a step back to the album I began this with, to number 17, the second single from Ultra, It's No Good, another kind of goth club staple song back in the late 90s. It's No Good, just a really great dance track. All right, number 16, let me find the record here. All right, I'm going to just pull this CD out because I want to talk about this as well. So this is Somebody from Some Great Reward back in 1984. It was a double A-side with Blasphemous Rumors, a beautiful vocal performance from Martin Gore, and I'm just showing this edition because back in like 2006, 2007, the Depeche Mode, all the albums I think through Exciter got this deluxe 2 edition, double edition, which came with a bonus DVD, which had a mini documentary on each of the albums, which if you haven't seen them, definitely seek them out because it's just interesting to see these clips of all the band members talking about each era of the band. So very cool. So that is number 16, Somebody. And then we're going to back that up with my favorite Martin Gore vocal, the second song from Depeche Mode's 1987 album, Music for the Masses, The Things You Said. Excellent track. That is in at number 15. All right, number 14. Song number 8 from 1993's Songs of Faith and Devotion, Rush. Driving, powerful, total gem. Love this album. All right, in at number 13, we're going to see the first appearance now from Violator. This is the fourth song on Violator, Halo, which is my 13th favorite Depeche Mode song at this point in time. Number 12, the first single from Black Celebration. We're seeing a heavy presence of Black Celebration here. Watch my album ranking video and you'll see why. Stripped. That was the first single off of Black Celebration. And there's a pretty intense version of that song by the German band Rammstein. If you haven't heard that before, seek that one out as well. All right, number 11, we're going to go back to Songs of Faith and Devotion, the second single, Walking in My Shoes. Beautiful imagery in that music video that Anton Corbijn had directed. I remember seeing them live in those figures with the long beaks just on the screen when they performed this song. Just super intense. My second favorite Depeche Mode album right here, Songs of Faith and Devotion. All right, number 10, we're going to take a trip back to 2005's Playing the Angel with a deep cut. Nothing's Impossible. Just even thinking about that song, I get goosebumps. The sound of Dave's vocals, the doubling, the harmonies, it's just chilling. Top 10 song, Nothing's Impossible. All right, number 9. The third single from Some Great Reward. For me, one of the best songs from Depeche Mode's early years, and that is Blasphemous Rumors. That is number 9. Okay, number 8. Here we go. All right. Number 8, another real deep cut. The closing track from 1982's A Broken Frame, The Sun and the Rainfall. As most of you Depeche Mode fans know, this was the first entirely written by Martin Gore album after the departure of Vince Clarke. And the lyrics, things must change, and they did for Depeche Mode. And here we are today. And it's my absolute favorite Depeche Mode song from the first 4 albums. The Sun and the Rainfall, that is number 8. In at number 7, I just remember coming home from school, turning on MTV from high school, and this music video was on daily. That is from Violator, the 3rd single, and that is The Policy of Truth. Number 7. All right, number 6, this may surprise some people. A non-single from 2012's Depeche Mode song, or Depeche Mode's album Delta Machine. This is Broken, my 6th favorite Depeche Mode song. If you've kind of slept on this album, I feel like Delta Machine is highly underrated, and I think Broken is one of their strongest songs. That's number 6. Number 5. All right, let's get back to it. The opening track, anthemic, one of the best opening tracks in my opinion of all time, and the 2nd single from Music for the Masses, Never Let Me Down Again. What a song. All right, so number 4, here we go. So to me, a testament that Depeche Mode's best work is not just all in the past. This is my 4th favorite song right now from Depeche Mode, the lead single to 2023's Memento Mori, Ghosts Again. Written by Martin Gore with Richard Butler from the Psychedelic Furs. Truly one of my favorite Depeche Mode songs. In at number 4, Ghosts Again. All right, we are now at the top 3. So let's get these organized here. Okay, number 3. The song that was penned for Martin Gore's songs as he and his wife were going through a divorce, Precious. Just a beautiful, beautiful track. The first single from Playing the Angel, and honestly, my 3rd favorite Depeche Mode song of all time. Okay, this next one is no surprise. Before I started this video, I just assumed this would have been my number 1 favorite song, but I did a total deep dive as I've been doing throughout this Depeche Mode series. And in at number 2, the 2nd single from 1990's Violator. This is Enjoy the Silence. There's a great version of just Martin playing harmonium of this track, and it just also shows you how great these songs are at their core. That they can be just stripped down and played, whether it's on an acoustic guitar or just minimal instrumentation. Because at the core, these are all great songs. So that's number 2, Enjoy the Silence. All right, so that brings us to the number 1 song. Any guesses? What do you guys think? All right, here we go. Number 1 Depeche Mode song for me, the 4th and final single from Songs of Faith and Devotion from 1993. Dark, slow build, and when that beat kicks in, goosebumps. My favorite Depeche Mode song, In Your Room. And there you have it. My 30 favorite Depeche Mode songs ranked from 30 to number 1. Of course, this was incredibly difficult. So please share your picks for your favorite Depeche Mode songs in order. Just a quick little breakdown of decades. I chose 14 songs from the 1980s, 8 songs from the 90s. From the 2000s, there were 5 songs. From the 2010s, 1 song, and then 2 songs from the 2020s. Thank you guys for watching. I'm really looking forward to reading your comments, and thank you for tuning in and subscribing. Talk to you soon.